The back lever is a deceptively accessible skill that we can learn early in our calisthenics journey, but that being said, it can be intimidating and it does come with a few quirks that we should be cognizant of when it comes to learning it. So today we're going to go through how to back lever for beginners, including, of course, applicable back lever progressions. But let's start off with correct form for the back lever itself, because we'll need to use these form cues in the progressions that we'll talk about later on in the video. With the back lever, grab the bar at or just inside shoulder width, and we want to tuck our legs between our arms and then straighten them into this inverted hold. We're looking for two key things here: for the arms to be locked straight, keeping the shoulders away from the ears, and for there to be full head to toe tension. Brace that core and really squeeze those glutes, because it's really important here that we don't pull from the lower back. Setting up here in this position correctly will be far easier than trying to do all of this when we're already horizontal. From here, we lower until we're parallel with the ground, and as we do so, visualize trying to send our shoulders towards the ground and squeezing the hands together behind our backs. This mental cue will better help fire up the shoulders and the triceps in supporting us with the hold. Okay, while all these form cues are well and good, how do we actually get strong enough to do the back lever? Now, the back lever actually has two components. It's got a strength component and it's got a conditioning component. And the progressions for getting strong enough to do the back lever are actually pretty simple. If you can perform 8 to 10 pull-ups comfortably, you are strong enough to back lever. The pull-up works completely different muscles to the back lever, and yet is the closest indicator of strength as well as general competence on the bar when it comes to doing this skill. The conditioning regressions are far more nuanced though, and it's this that will ensure that our shoulders and elbows don't pop out the moment we try to do a back lever. I could sit here and tell you to hold the tuck back lever, and then when you can hold it for 20 seconds, move on to the advanced tuck and then the straddle. But that would be a waste of both of our times, because we understand that that's not how calisthenics skills work. Instead, here are the best back lever progressions that I would recommend, starting from easiest to the most advanced. And actually what you'll notice as we go through these is that I've got a static exercise paired with a dynamic exercise to better help us work towards the full back lever. For example, first up is a back lever with a resistance band. This is the best regression for understanding what a back lever feels like. Tying a band in a knot and having our legs squeeze around it will not only encourage the full body tension that we need here, but also makes bailing out of the back lever far easier, even if the band does end up in unfortunate places. This can be paired with the pseudo back lever raise, which is a technique that I like to use to help people understand how to pull in the back lever while still having the safety of their feet on the floor. Using gymnastic strings, we're essentially leaning slightly forward, allowing our weight to shift onto our toes, before using straight arms and our shoulders to pull ourselves back onto our heels. And as you'll hear, this video is powered by my Learn to Back Lever program, so if you want a step-by-step guide on how to back lever or do various other calisthenics skills, then check it out, link will be down in the description below. In the next pairing of progressions to get to the full back lever, we have the tuck back lever as our static hold. No getting around it, this is the best way to get an early doors feel for what an unassisted back lever feels like. And alongside the tuck back lever hold, we're going to marry it with skin the cat. Honestly, no exercise takes the shoulders to a range like this, and we can even get spillover benefits to handstand and front lever work here. And then finally, my favorite sort of hold when it comes to levers is an incline hold. Slightly more advanced here, but this is how we build confidence in creating that straight shape without the intensity had we gone all the way to horizontal. And the dynamic exercise that I would use alongside this to better build strength throughout the range is the tuck back lever raise. Again, adding intensity to our dynamic movements, and once we feel confident, we can even add elements of extending the legs out to really build out the shoulders here. Together, these exercises will allow you to comfortably work towards the back lever in a sustainable way. Of course, let me know down in the comments if you have any questions about how to do this skill. And if you want to see the calisthenics skills that I've learned along my journey, then check this video out right here.